I mean, we showed it on video, and then we went out there and tried to have a battle day and a compete day, and hopefully it sinks in.
Lines look quite different today. Is it just about experimenting and seeing what you can
I
find?
mean, we have a couple days. And with PD not practicing, it's a little different anyway. So, but I mean, I just wanted to get Miller back at center to practice it in case we go that route, just so he can, get some reps and he just doesn't step from wing to center.
Putting Dakota on that line, what does that say about what you've thought of him of late?
Well, Dakota's been better. I mean, he's been a guy that's earned these things. His first game back, he got 2 goals. I mean, he's a big, strong guy. I mean, maybe we can make him into a better player and not just a fourth-line guy.
When you think about a guy like Dakota Joshua who, would probably have 150 extra AHL games played if not for the taxi squad and the pandemic and just the weird development route, could there be more offense there than perhaps we would have expected?
Well, I think there's more offense already. I mean, I don't even think anybody here thought he'd get 6 goals this year. But he's got 6, and you're not even at game 30. So, I mean, I think he could get double what he's got. And then if he keeps playing, who knows what's going to happen. Now that, if we use him a little bit more on the power play in front of the net, anything can happen.
What have you had a chance to review video from last night? Do you have sort of second thoughts, having had an opportunity to think about it overnight? What went wrong for your club on Saturday?
Well, the practice was the indicator. We didn't compete hard enough. Minnesota wanted the game. They just lost 2 in a row. They knew that if we win, we tie them. And they wanted it more. And we make lazy mistakes, and the lazy mistakes end up costing us, 3 goals.
Talk about Kyle Burroughs knowing his role after a night like last night. Is that the type of game where you bounce back and say, hey, this might be the time to go with Burroughs?
Yeah, it might be. We don't know yet. We'll decide this, tomorrow and in the practice on Tuesday.
With Travis Dermott, is there any update on him getting closer? Is maybe an AHL soon, something?
No update for me.
Tanner Pearson, any update on his status?
I'm hoping that, I don't know yet, but I'm hoping he skates this week. Then if he skates this week, it's just about conditioning. Sorry.
No worries. And Tucker Pullman?
Nothing.
Yeah. I know you look ahead at the schedule a lot, and it seems like this stretch with a bunch of Western Conference teams you're trailing or chasing in division would loom pretty large based on where your club's ambitions are.
Yeah, but you know what? Every time I always, this is bad, but I mean, I always liken it to baseball, okay? And when you look for games behind. And so many times when it comes into September, they're 4 games out, and they'll never catch it. And then by the next weekend, they're only 1 game out. So, I mean, you can bounce back all the time. You can look, now we've done it. And then you go ahead and you get a streak and you're right back in it. But you just have to be consistent when you do that streak. You can't go 7-3 and then go 3-7. And then it becomes more difficult. So, I mean, especially when you're fighting from behind like we were since the start of the year. That's why you want to get ahead, so you have that little cushion when you do have a bad streak. We have no cushion right now, so I mean, we can't afford a bad streak. So, but we'll keep pursuing. I mean, if we lose 3 in a row, then I mean, we'll just get back to the drawing board and say, okay, we're 8 points out of a playoff spot. Let's win these games and get right back in.